What's going on, guys? Thanks for finding your way back to my YouTube channel. I'm Kevin Duffy. This is Duffy Geeks Out, and I'm coming at you with my review of episode 3 of The House of the Dragon. This show has been so cool to be able to dive into. I am so glad to be back in Westeros. I really like being able to follow a new storyline with new characters that I'd never been exposed to, and I'm really digging everything they've been throwing down so far. But for me, guys, this show lives and dies right now on the back of Daemon Targaryen, Matt Smith. His character is just phenomenal. He's so likable. He's such every time he's on screen, you just can't wait to see what he does, right? Because he's the loose cannon. He's a loose cannon, but he's also so cool to watch what he does. This show's been so good with a lot of the buildup of the drama and a lot of the cool stuff with the dragons and, getting a little more in-depth with the Targaryens and how other houses were reacting to them and how they perceive their reign and stuff like that. That stuff's all really cool. But what they haven't done yet thus far is really give you an episode dedicated to a bit of action, right? This episode did that. Obviously, the first 2 episodes kind of allude to the events of this crab feeder, or whatever the hell the guy's name is, this pirate that's been attacking the shipping lanes and feeding everybody to crabs. And he was pretty fucking gross in the last episode, seeing him just kind of stake people's hands in and feed them. So this episode picks up with the war happening with Daemon Targaryen and Corlys Velaryon kind of taking on. I feel like I fucked that dude's name up. Was it Corlys Velaryon? That's what I'm going to call him. It's Lord Corlys. With Lord Corlys and Daemon basically controlling this fight, and the king has kind of remained out of it. Which again makes I think some of the people in the kingdom see that as weak or smart. Yes, I really don't know where everybody stands on it, but the king's certainly having a rough time trying to decide if he should help Daemon out or not. But this whole episode was just a build up to this amazing battle on the beach. You see Daemon's dragon kind of clearing house, but then the crab feeder and all those people are going back into these caves, and the dragon can't get into the caves. So what the hell's he gonna do? They make this plan to send one guy over to try to lure the people out or whatever, but. And when Daemon gets word finally that the king's coming, he just decides, fuck it, I don't need your goddamn help, and he's gonna wheel out there. And that was a terrible Daemon Targaryen impression. I will not do another one, I promise. He decides to row out there, and again, just single-handedly pretends feigns the white flag and just starts, fucking dudes up and cutting throats and killing people left and right. It was badass to see that, and it was cool to see that really, without even conversing about it, that the rest of the, people they're fighting saw the plan unfolding and jumped into it, because I knew they were going to kill off Matt Smith's character. I mean, you're not going to kill off your most entertaining character in the third episode of this first season. I mean, it is Game of Thrones, but I can't imagine Matt Smith signed on for 3 episodes, so... But it was really cool to see that, and I really like the way it pulled out. It's cool to see some other dragon riders. I forgot until I saw it that Lord Corlys' sons can fly dragons because they're part Targaryen, right? So it was pretty cool to see one of them on a dragon, and the stuff with Rhaenyra was pretty cool this episode. Again, a lot of that's just, you're waiting for something to happen, right? These time jumps are interesting because it really is just getting to a point where the time jumps are only there to serve what's going to happen, right? And the way it's going to happen, obviously, is that King Viserys is going to die. And he's probably going to keep Rhaenyra as his heir, but everyone knows that in Game of Thrones, when the king dies, a lot of shady shit starts to go down, so I can't imagine that's going to stick. And who knows where Rhaenyra is going to end up. I imagine she ends up with Daemon as a ally or whatever, but... Again, I'd never read Fire and Blood, so I don't know if that's what happens. But that's my gut feeling, that she's going to end up on Daemon's side. I mean, it's the Targaryens. There could be a love story there too, for all I know. But she'll end up on Daemon's side, I imagine, and kind of going up against either Corlys and his family and King Aegon or whatever, because the kid will be named King, and who knows what this next time jump's going to be. For all we know, this kid's going to go from 3 to fucking 20 with the way this show is jumping around. But anyways, guys, I'm enjoying Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon right now. What are you guys thinking about? Did you like this third episode? Was that action? Everything you were looking for? Had a little bit of Battle of the Bastards or, hard home vibes to it, but not as cool as those two episodes, I'll admit. But even still, I really enjoyed this episode. What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll come at you with another video later this week. See ya.